Alright. Oasis, a random save, let's go. Guys, remind me to drink coffee. I have gotten a new cup of coffee, I don't want it to go to waste. So we're getting Mr. Yo here. Portuguese, is he playing mirror? Looks like he's playing mirror. Portuguese, which map was it? Oasis, right? Too bad. One sec, let me just save this.
Start the game already! Yes.
Yeah, it's Mr. Yo, Portuguese War. Don't like mirror. I'm kind of happy we're playing Portuguese, but I don't like mirror. Obviously, as I've probably expressed my opinion for a lot of time. For a lot of times. Can you directly challenge a player in DE, or is it full random against who you're put? It's full random, and honestly, that's the best. That's the way it should be. You should not be able to dictate who you're playing in a competitive ladder. Like on Wooble, you can always just avoid people you think you're gonna lose against, for example, right? That's why ladder didn't mean anything to me in Wooble. I think if things continue, like in DE, ladder system gets really good, I think I might start taking it more seriously. Because then it's like, okay, this actually means something. Since everyone plays everyone and you cannot pick and choose your poison, so to say. So yeah, it's definitely looking... That part of the is definitely looking very exciting. Let's go look for him, see if we can find him, and then make up our mind on what we want to play. We start picking civs. It depends on the evolution, really, of competition. Again, if I suddenly feel like, okay, ladder is really competitive, I want to take it serious, then I might start picking civs. But at the same time, it depends. If others all keep playing mirror, and I don't know what I'll do, then I will probably quit the game. No, but if others start playing random and picking diverse civilizations, not always like the definitely best civ, then then that will be fun. So he has definitely found some extra sheep here. We know where he is at least. Kaffe! Jada, 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 jada.
Sim, caçar. Olá, caçar. Estou pronto. Quais as vossas ordens? Sim. Estou pronto. Construir. Olá, construir. Quais as vossas ordens? Sim. Olá.
Is he really gonna try? Only if he would try to get my villager there. I'm gonna go along the edge here to see if I can find some extra sheep.
Estou pronto. Quais as vossas ordens?
Did I even scout my second boar? I don't see it. That's not good.
Estou pronto. Enviei. Sim. Olá, farei. Estou pronto. Sim, farei. Estou pronto. Enviei. Caçar. Sim. Olá, caçar. Sim.
Felt like that was one of the options where it could be based on what we have scouted.
Sim, estou pronto. Olá, caçar.
Is he really coming closer? Oh. I would love to play Orin guns, but Orin guns feel so clumsy in the... They're not feeling as smooth as they used to do. I'm a little bit torn on Orin guns these days. Which hurts me to say, but it's the truth. Kaffe, let's go. It's quite late.
Estou pronto. Olá.
Let's go in arms. I'm gonna be the defensive player then, because there's two snow leopards at least between on our path. There was one on the hill here, and there's one next to the gold patch there. Might just go archers, honestly. Is this a drush, actually? Ah, this one ignored him, but there should be one at least.
Quais as vossas ordens? Sim, coletar.
There we go.
Estou pronto. Quais as vossas ordens? Sim, construir. Estou pronto. Minerar.
Not sure if I like this too much.
Cortar ordens? Sim, construir.
I'll be forced to wall my wood and such, but
Quais as vossas ordens?
is that right? Yeah.
Estou pronto. Olá. Estou pronto. Construir. Construir. Quais cortar as vossas ordens? Estou pronto.
I'm going archers.
Sim. Quais cortar as vossas ordens? Olá.
That is the plan.
Sim. Quais as vossas ordens? Estou pronto. Construir. Minerar. Minerar. Construir. Estou pronto. Sim. Construir. Minerar. Olá. Farei, Luei. Minerar. Quais? Olá. Cortar madeira. Sim.
I have a feeling he's probably gonna try and go fast cast Oring guns after this.
Quais? Construir. Ordens.
Could definitely be an option.
Olá. Minerar.
At the same time, don't think so.
Construir. Sim. Construir. Construir. Quais? Construir. Coletar. Estou pronto. Madeira. Olá. Estou pronto. Sim. Construir.
Estou pronto.
Olá. Construir. Coletar. Quais? Coletar. Ordens.
Oh, more sheep. Can be very useful.
Estou pronto. Olá. Sim. Coletar.
I think he's killing my deer now, just to get some more damage in.
Quais? Olá. Coletar.
Estou pronto.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Sim.
I'm not doing again. I'm going for a little bit of a greedy approach. Not doing big time archer play. I'm just doing a little bit archer while I do economy upgrades and go try to go to Castle Age. And we'll see how that plays out.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Farei do way. Quais? Ao seu dispor. Farei do way. Sim. Construir. Estou pronto. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Farei do way.
We'll need fletching.
Quais são? Farei atacar. Ao seu dispor. Farei do way.
But my food eco is gonna be pretty bad, so
Construir. Sim. Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Farei do way. Sim. As armas. Quais são? Avançar. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
don't like our position right now.
Farei do way. Ao seu dispor.
Got a little bit too slowed down for my taste.
As armas. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Farei do way. As armas. Sim. Construir. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Map is Oasis. It's made some really good games lately.
Sim. Atacar.
So nothing to say about map. What are you doing there? I do not remember sending a Vaman there.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. As armas. Ao seu dispor.
Guess I'm just gonna wall this side off then.
Estou pronto. Estou pronto.
Olá.
Sim. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Sim. Construir. Construir.
Quais as vossas? Quais são? Atacar! Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Farei do way. Atacar! As armas! Quais são? Farei do way. Quais são as vossas ordens?
See if he's going fast cast or not. He's not going fast castle, then suddenly this seems like fast castle still to me. So I could be wrong. But I need to add a second range ASAP.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são as armas? Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Ao seu dispor.
This is more of an in case he's going fast castle. I would like to trade my army a little bit before he hits castle age. But it looks to me like he's not actually going fast castle. I think that makes me happy.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são as armas? Olá. Sim. Quais são as dispor? Quais são as armas? Ao seu dispor.
This is a big mistake by him. Oh, militia.
Estou pronto. Construir. Farei. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Completar. Ao seu dispor. Atacar.
Now the score, I'm not sure if that score is due to him going to castle age or if... I'm not really sure. Okay, he's definitely not going past castle. I think that's very, very good for us, actually.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Farei construir. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Quais? Farei sim. Construir. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Farei armas.
Coffee, good call.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
May have been too greedy here. If I can take out the archers, and the skirms aren't as scary. We're on the way to cast stage now, so I'll take that. That's okay. I think I'll be up faster than him.
Olá. Quais são as vossas? Estou pronto. Quais são as vossas? Farei
Why do you run out?
Sim. Atacar.
Maybe I should add skirm instead.
Sim. Farei. Farei as armas. Quais são as vossas ordens? Avançar. As armas. Olá. Quais são as vossas ordens? Quais são? Atacar. Farei. Avançar. Farei. Sim. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei. Avançar. Ao seu dispor.
I think this is playing out okay for us. Could have been way worse given the circumstances.
Ao seu dispor. Avançar. Atacar. Quais são? Avançar. Quais são as armas? Ao seu dispor. Avançar. Quais são? Atacar.
I'm gonna get ya. Shoot. Told you I was gonna get ya. Oh, I have a crossbow in my town center for some reason.
Quais são? Farei away.
Estou pronto.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são?
That one I did not see coming.
Quais são? Entendi. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei away. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Atacar.
That one I did not see coming.
Estou pronto. Quais são? Quais são? Farei away. Atacar. Quais são? Farei avançar. Ao seu dispor.
We do have the hill here. It's going to be very helpful considering he's playing aggressive like this.
Farei away. Quais são? Farei away.
Estou pronto.
Atacar. Farei away. Avançar.
Doesn't have Balkan arrow though.
Quais são? Atacar. Quais são? As armas. Quais são as vossas ordens? Quais são? Farei away. Ao seu atacar. Quais são as vossas? Farei away. Farei away. Atacar. Farei away. Farei away.
One thing we gotta say though for sure is that we don't have the best map in terms of. Can I delete this and play this town center? Please, 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 please. No? Oh yes! Whew. Thank God. I was relying on that one.
Quais são as vossas? Farei away. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Estou pronto.
Ao seu dispor. Farei away. Ao seu dispor. Farei away. Farei. Quais são? Ao seu avançar.
Entendi. Construir.
Quais são? Farei away. Estou pronto. Sim. Quais são? Entendido.
Estou pronto.
I don't think he will put that much pressure on land. I don't need to overthink this whole.
Estou pronto. Quais são? Atacar. Farei away.
Okay, he has Mangonel as well.
Farei away. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, entendi. Quais são as vossas ordens? Avançar. Farei. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Quais são? Farei away. Ao seu avançar. Quais são? Atacar.
Certainly make things more interesting.
Ao seu dispor. Sim, ao seu dispor. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Quais são? Ao seu dispor. Farei away. Quais são? Farei away. Quais são? Quais são? Farei ao seu dispor. Entendi. Quais são? Ao seu dispor. Entendido. Quais são? Farei away. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Farei away. Entendido. Farei as armas. Farei atacar. Avançar. As armas. Quais são? Atacar. Farei avançar. Atacar. As armas.
Why did I go for the mount?
Farei away. Farei por dentro. Atacar. Quais são as vossas?
What? Shoot!
Farei away. Sim. Construir. Quais são as vossas armas? Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei away.
I guess it's somewhat going pretty well, all things considered. A little bit messy economy, but that's about it. The hill, again, very helpful that we have that. But it's also his own fault for pushing into the hill. Didn't have to do that. Would like to wait for... Do I have Thumbring? I do have Thumbring, so this should be very good. Oh, I did make university. Need to drink coffee, my friend. I hear ya.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Quais são as armas? Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei atacar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Atacar. Quais são as armas? Sim, atacar. Sim, avançar. Quais são as armas? Ao seu dispor.
Construir.
Quais são as armas? Quais são as vossas ordens? Quais são as vossas ordens?
Down goes the stable.
Estou pronto. Ao seu dispor. Avançar. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Okay, I know he has 2 mangonels now. They're probably full HP. I think he has repaired them. So I gotta be a little bit careful here.
Farei ordens. As armas. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Avançar.
Doing elite skirms.
Quais são? Farei ordens. Quais são? Atacar. Olá. Construir. Estou pronto. Ao seu dispor. Farei. Sim. Construir.
Good at fish here,
Quais são?
actually.
Olá.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Quais são? Farei ordens. Sim. Farei sim. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei. Sim. Quais são? Farei atacar. Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Farei atacar.
Estou pronto. Construir.
Quais são?
I mean, without the hill, we would have had to add our own siege way sooner. But since we have the hill, we can kind of justify going without the siege for the time being.
Ao seu dispor.
Quais
são as armas? Quais? As construir.
Question is, transition Imperial Age. I think it makes sense to just stick with archers, really. I think that's what makes sense. You is ranked 1, right? Yep.
Estou pronto.
Why the hell did I make a barracks there?
Quais são?
I don't think I did that on purpose.
Sim. Construir.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Fish or coffee? Coffee!
Estou pronto. Construir.
Estou pronto.
Ao seu
Construir.
dispor. Quais são as armas? Quais são as ordens?
Sim. Olá. Construir.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Quais são ao seu dispor?
I saw a mangle of this. But, hello.
Quais são ao seu dispor? Farei quais são ao seu dispor? Sim. Quais farei ao farei sim. As armas. Quais farei
Tense.
construir ao seu dispor. Sim. Farei entendido. Sim. Farei. Quais são as armas?
Hot chocolate and coffee is bomb.
Avançar.
That's so. I'll probably trade 1 for 1.
Atacar. Sim. Quais são as armas?
Olá. Construir.
Sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei as armas. Quais são as entendido. Quais são sim. Entendido. Farei atacar. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Estou pronto. Olá. Quais são ao seu dispor? Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor.
The wolf. Still a relic there I would love to grab.
Sim.
Seems like he's kind of falling back now.
Sim.
We got that one.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são as ordens? Sim.
Sim. Construir.
Quais são as armas? Olá. Construir.
Construir.
Ao seu dispor. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Farei.
Sim.
Well, I would love to play Orin guns. The problem is, like, I'm just saying, they're feeling so different in DE, which has made me lose a little bit of faith in the Orion.
Quais são? Farei. Ao seu dispor.
Come on.
Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas? Sim. Entendido. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas?
Grab that relic.
Quais são as vossas? Farei atacar. Ao seu dispor. Farei. Sim. Minerar. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei.
Oh, I forgot.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
Thought I clicked
Farei no way. Ao seu dispor.
this. Ooh. Oh! Ah, if we got a shot there, would have been sick.
Estou pronto. Construir. Farei. Construir. Ordens. Farei no way.
I went for chemistry right away because I imagined there would be bomber cannons involved here. And I'm pretty right in that so far.
Olá.
Definitely looks like it.
Ao seu dispor. Farei no way. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei no way. Atacar. Farei no way. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Atacar. As armas.
We love arquebus.
Ao seu dispor. Farei no way.
Farei loe. Construir.
Atacar.
Now the roles have changed. Now I'm gonna be fighting up the hill.
Farei no way.
Olá. Construir.
Sim,
Construir.
farei no way. Olá. Ao seu dispor. Ao seu dispor.
Sim. Construir.
Ao seu dispor. Farei no way.
Yeah, we're gonna make some more units as well.
Ao seu dispor.
Because I think it's clear that he's probably gonna get access there as well.
Construir.
Not a long time.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar.
Estou pronto.
So we will make sure we have
Construir. Olá. Estou pronto.
ducks at least.
Farei no way. Atacar. Sim.
Cannot play Oringas. That
Ao
hurts.
seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Ao seu dispor. Sim. As armas. Atacar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas? Farei no way. Farei as armas. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Atacar.
Cannon galleons, not impossible.
Sim. Ao seu
I
dispor.
think we have enough vills.
Construir. Sim. Quais são as farei no way. Sim. Farei no way. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Farei no way. Farei no way. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Quais são as armas?
We do have a relic advantage. Wait, no, we only have 2. I thought we had 3.
Sim. Farei no way. Sim. Quais são?
Huh.
Ao seu dispor.
I thought we had 3 there.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. Farei no way. Sim. As armas.
I need siege engineers, then I'm gonna start attacking on
Quais são as vossas ordens? Estou pronto. Construir. Quais são as
on
vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor.
English word.
Sim. Ao seu dispor. Quais são? Farei no way. Farei no way. Atacar. Sim. Quais são?
And I'm gonna start attacking up the hill because I need extra range. It's going Cavalier.
Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Farei no way. As armas. Farei no way. Avançar. Ao seu dispor. Quais são?
Especially quite surprising to me.
Farei
Not sure if that's cost effective long term,
ao seu farei no way.
but we will see.
Quais?
500 wood.
Quais são?
Actually, that's gonna hurt.
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Quais são? Farei no way. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas as armas? Farei no way. Farei no way. Ao seu
Good
dispor.
stuff.
Farei no way. Sim. Atacar. Avançar. Farei no way. As armas. Quais são? Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Did not expect Cavalier, I'll admit that.
Sim. Atacar. As armas. Avançar. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Quais são as armas? Quais são?
Oh.
Farei no way. Quais são?
Not like this.
Quais são? Sim. Farei no way. Farei no way. As armas. Farei no way. Quais são? Quais são? Sim. Quais são? Quais são? Farei no way. Farei no way. Avançar. Sim.
How do I feel about this? I think I feel fine still. Spending a lot of gold in that. Sure, it looks scary a little bit there in terms of like his raiding potential there was quite big for a second. But I still think we're fine. Why do I have a demo?
Sim, farei as armas. Ao seu dispor. As armas. Entendido. Sim. Ao seu dispor.
He actually has a trebuchet there.
Ao seu estou pronto. Ao seu dispor. Farei do way. Ao seu atacar. Sim. Farei do way. As armas. Farei do way. Atacar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Elite cannon gallons, let's go! Surge count still healthy, so I'm not overly concerned there either. Now we have cannon gallons and water, so we're gonna be having quite some water control, I'd imagine. So he spent a lot of gold on that, the Cavaliers obviously. We gotta capitalize and make sure we use that gold advantage, so to say. But having control of water, definitely, I mean, we have 15 range now to all the wood in the whole map. I'd imagine that should be huge. That should be a good shot. Oh, he stopped. Damn it. Maybe I should just stonewall this whole thing off. So that'll be annoying to deal with long term. Damn it! Okay, we actually lost a lot of cannons there. Definitely more than I anticipated. Still, he's spending a lot of... another one. Spending a lot of resources on the Cavalier. Okay, he's actually going very heavy there. Don't know why he think he could do that. Why he thought he could do this. There was absolutely nothing that indicated that he was free to do a trap push there. It's confusing to me. Here as well, he's like just going, just sending traps into their death. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Woo! Furico, let's add another 10 vills. Add some more farms. I think my coffee is it's almost, I almost drank all of it, so it's not the end of the world. He should be starting to struggle on gold now, in my opinion. Need more meat shield for my arbalest. I have a good amount of arbalest, but obviously I don't have the meat shield that you would expect. Then we can also just kind of wait for our water control to come into effect here. So you don't have to play like forced issue here, really. Start mixing some skirms as well, so we have some cost-effective range units. Orion guns! How dare you use the Orion gun against me. That is not disrespect. And I don't know. He also has a monastery there, so in theory if I can just take that, might be able to get a relic as well. I'm trying to think, what's my condition now to start pushing? First of all, I need to add more food villagers, farmers is what they're called, to make my light cav spam stronger. That's gotta be the first. I need to stop wasting my bomber cannons, which I'm doing non-stop here.
Estou pronto. Construir.
There should be a while until he actually needs to close water, but I'm sure it will arrive. There will come a time. We're gonna continue to commit a lot into bomber cannons now, just to have a try, have a go at the hill here. If I can take this hill, that's gonna be huge. He doesn't have that many units there right now. I think this might be a time window for us to actually start forcing things a little bit. There's one bomber kind of coming, I gotta be aware of that. Can't see him though. I noticed one bomber cannon there. He also has a treb sieging up. Split! What? I didn't get him. Cast is very low right now. This bomber cannon has 1 HP. Whichever one of us is pushing uphill. That's what's gonna make this game last a long time.
Estou pronto. Construir. Construir. Estou pronto. Construir. Olá. Construir. Sim.
I'm a little bit curious about his approach here, like in terms of whenever he kind of wins a fight, sort of ish. It seems to me like he's adding traps immediately and like going immediately for a counter push, as if he suddenly has the advantage that he can actually push and kill me, which is strange to me. I keep wasting my...
Estou pronto. Olá, construir. Quais são?
Keep wasting my bomber cannons.
Quais são vossas ordens? Quais são vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Quais são vossas ordens? Quais são vossas ordens? Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, ao seu dispor.
I don't want to sell stone. See, again, he's coming in as if he has what he needs now to push my castle, which doesn't make any sense. He doesn't have nearly enough to actually push my castles. He also has an arbalest squad. I assume, I mean, this game might just come down to the fact that I can deny him wood in the long run. That might be what this game is going to be about. Seem to have an advantage. I think the game is like stalemated where none of us can really kill the other, and it's pretty much going to be decided by wood control in the long run, I think. He does have one more relic, but that shouldn't be the end of the world for us. He actually has a huge army. Well, I have 30 unused population. Maybe that's something as well. Again, he's going for a push, but I don't really feel like he has the army to justify it. Praetorius. Ooh, that's interesting. This might be a unit to make actually, as the game goes on. Although, rather unlikely. Favorite unit? I wouldn't say I have a favorite unit. Let's just run through here. Where's my population so low? Do I not? I have 75 farmers. Is that really not enough? I need ranges on this top side. Shoot. Yeah, I should have added ranges on this side way earlier. Again, I lost my bomber cannons here again. Might lose this castle. I don't know if I have enough to. I'm actually surprised my population is struggling so much. I have 66
Estou pronto.
I might be losing right now. It's a little bit confusing to me. I do imagine I have more than enough population to deal with economy to produce.
Avançar.
Turns out not.
Estou pronto. Quais são as armas? Farei-lo é construir. Quais são atacar?
It's gotta stop here though. We cannot allow him further.
Sim, construir. Quais são
He does have Arbalest in his mix. I don't have that many Arbalest anymore.
atacar?
That might be the main difference.
As armas. Estou pronto. Farei-lo é construir.
Yeah, let's just go back to the hill. I need to stabilize there.
Sim, atacar. Quais são
I think for me right now it's pretty much trying to play until wood advantage kicks in, which probably is gonna take forever by the looks of it. Oh,
Quais são? Sim, sim, sim. Farei-lo é.
I'm actually gonna give him the hill here. That's not good. He has so much army. That is pickle situation actually.
Estou pronto. Quais são as armas?
I mean, I'm not maxed out, so it makes sense that I have less armor than him, but I just feel like I always had enough economy, so he always had more military than me. Looking rough now. If he makes a push here at the same time now, then that's gonna be tough. Why are you guys being so clumsy?
Ao seu dispor. Sim, as armas. Quais são? Atacar.
I can't imagine the one relic makes that much of a difference, so I definitely did something wrong here.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Avançar.
It could be the village account. I always thought I had enough villages. It was like a 110. I imagined that would be enough. Probably my balance was a little bit off as well. I never had enough food to just constantly non-stop spam.
Quais são? Atacar.
Right now it's looking really bad. Didn't know wood there. Yeah, we're dead. GG, that was well played by him. Need to think a little bit about what I did wrong here. Oh, he still didn't. He still had a full gold there. There's so much wood, yeah. This water control wouldn't come into effect for probably another 2 hours maybe. So those resources were a waste. I'm trying to think. I mean, I think at one point I just stopped making Arbalest. I went full light cab and skirms instead, and I spent all my gold on bomber cannons instead of mixing in a few Arbalests here and there. So I imagined the Arbalest, because he always mixed in a few Arbalests, that was probably the main thing. But I still felt like I should have had enough here to hold either way. I might have just been way off with my farm eco. So I always had thousands and thousands of wood extra, but I didn't have enough food to non-stop spam cavalry. I'm gonna have to look at the achievements as well. He doesn't look to have a big farm eco either. Let's check. Okay, he had... yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident now this is why we lost. We just had too little food. Maybe go fish traps instead of farms. Fish traps would have been good. But yeah, I didn't really like think about going fish traps. Probably in the end fish traps would have helped a lot. But I mean, like, we're always pop capped pretty much. But there was some point we suddenly were always at like 170 pop and never got up to like 200. Yeah, and he still had golden, not used. But I think this was the main key here. I just didn't have enough food income to spam cavalry. He always had non-stop cavalry spam to kill my bomberkin, etc. So I just made the wrong army count there. I think we were in a winning position, I just didn't add enough farms fast enough. GG! Thought you were always thinking about traps, Viper. I do sometimes.